Abdul Majid from Nigeria, he said there is this lady, let's assume his wife, his sister, who does not pray on time. And sometimes she prays after the time is over. So how can we advise her? First of all, if a person prays on time, this means that the allocated time of a prayer, this is called praying on time. So Dhuhr prayer starts at 12:30, for example, and Asr prayer starts at 3:30. Within these 3 hours, this is called praying on time. So if a person prays it at 12:30, at 12:50, at 1 o'clock, at 2 o'clock, at 3 o'clock, at 3:24, and he manages to finish the prayer before the adhan of Asr, this is called praying on time. So you and I have no right to go and complain to people, you're not praying on time, you're doing this. Yes, it's best to pray at the beginning of the time, mainly speaking, if a person is having a habit of maybe skipping prayer because of such delays. Nevertheless, we have to try our level best to be diplomatic, to know how to pull people to Islam gently and softly without intimidating them and without repelling them away from Islam. Sometimes it's our own way of da'wah that repels people away from Islam, our harshness, our rudeness. Our Prophet ﷺ was described to be gentle. فَبِمَا رَحْمَةٍ مِّنَ اللَّهِ لِنْتَ لَهُمْ. It is by the mercy of Allah that you're soft to them. Had you been rude, hard-hearted, they would have gone away from you and not come to listen and learn from you. So you try your level best to give da'wah nicely. Now, if a person is reminded to pray and he says yes, inshallah, procrastinates and says, okay, and then Asr adhan is called. In this case, we try to tell that person that you have done a major sin in Islam. And because you have delayed it until it was over, this is considered as skipping it, which means that don't pray Dhuhr anymore. Even if he wants to go and pray Dhuhr, say, no, there's no need. Allah will not accept it from you. And this is the most authentic opinion. If a person deliberately skips a prayer until the following prayer is due, he cannot make it up. And the Prophet said, ﷺ, clearly that whoever oversleeps and whoever forgets a prayer must pray it as soon as he remembers. There's no expiation for it other than that. Sheikh Islam bin Taymiyyah, Sheikh ibn Uthaymeen, and other honorable scholars said that the Prophet gave 2 reasons for making it up and considered that as expiation: oversleeping and forgetfulness. But if someone deliberately, consciously, and intentionally skips it, then he cannot make it up. So tell them that this is a serious offense, and tell them that some scholars even went to the extent that it would be an act of kufr to do that deliberately, and may Allah Azza wa Jal protect us all.